Okay, good morning, student. Once again, today we will be continuing with pregnancy-associated renal disease, which we have discussed yesterday. Can you see the screen? Student, can you see the screen? Okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Pardon? Okay. Don't think I forgot, okay? Whoever means like I mentioned that day I will be checking your what remaining notes now that I haven't checked. I told you all now some of them I will be checking on Thursday. So after my class is over, like I'll check your to WhatsApp. Okay. Do you still remember what is pregnancy? Let us have a slide review and then we'll continue first. What was pregnancy? Shelly, what was pregnancy? You can see and say what was pregnancy? It is also known as what? Hurry up, yeah. I won't discuss this anymore because you already completed it. Today we will be starting totally the new topic. So what was pregnancy?
Gestation time during which one or more offspring develop inside a woman.
Okay, okay. Ishan, the first trimester start from when? The first trimester is the first? Ishan?
Ma'am, from the first week to the last 12 to the 12th week.
Okay, 12 week. Okay, what about the second trimester? What about second trimester?
Yeah.
It start from?
Ma'am, 13 to 28.
Okay, and what about the last trimester?
Ma'am, 29 to 40.
40. Okay, very good. Okay, okay. Okay, then let's move on. Now, what I think you all already discussed about the physiology of pregnancy, right? Physiology of this renal pregnancy. You have already discussed yesterday, isn't it? Not my class, your other class. Yes or no, Srijana?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay.
Yes,
Now, what will happen in pregnancy? Will the size of the kidney increase or decrease? Because this class you already attended yesterday. So will the size of the kidney increase or decrease during pregnancy?
English.
Okay. Let us see what will happen in pregnancy. There will be increase in kidney size. There will be increase in GFR. What is the full form of GFR? Shelly, what is the full form of GFR? Shelly.
Glomerular filtration.
Okay, and then that means there will be the glomerular filtration rate will increase during pregnancy and the plasma flow also will increase and there will be a decreased CR. That is decreased CR. What do you think? Decreased CR. CR means what do you think? There will be decreased CR and urea. CR means? Anyone? Regional CR means?
Creatinine.
Yes, there will be a decreased creatinine as well as decreased urea during pregnancy. And this last one is not required. I have just mentioned there is vesico-ureteral reflux, not that much required. So these are what you have seen during pregnancy. So let me repeat again what will happen. मीन्स प्रेगनेंसी का टाइम पे क्या क्या हो सकता है, हमारा जो किडनी है उसका साइज इंक्रीज हो सकता है और जो ग्लोमेरुलर फिल्ट्रेशन रेट है वो इंक्रीज हो सकता है और प्लाज्मा फ्लो भी इंक्रीज हो सकता है और जो क्रेटिनिन या यूरिया वो डिक्रीज होगा. That is what we see or what happened in pregnancy. Okay, let's move on. Moving on. The common thing that mainly happen in pregnancy is UTI that we already discussed, isn't it? That urinary tract infection. I already discussed, isn't it? Urinary tract infection, yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
UTI, we already discussed, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Why
ma'am.
are you speaking as if you all can't hear me? You know, like you all used to, when you just join the class, you need to respond. It's not in how many times I need to. Will I find interesting when I ask something, someone is totally silent? I wouldn't feel interest like this. Instead, you know, I will have the feeling that, oh, these student, they never respond. So it's better without explanation. I'll just send a PDF. I will have that, you know, sense of thoughts. Like if you keep on repeating like this. Okay, what is the most common thing that happen in pregnancy is UTI, that is urinary tract infection. This is the most common bacterial infection in pregnancy. And I already discussed about UTI. What was the most common like organism or bacteria that we find? What was the most common? What was the most common bacteria that cause UTI? The most common organism, yeah, the most common bacteria that, you know, that cause UTI. What was that?
Osmotic.
What was that?
Ma'am, E. coli.
Yes, E. coli. So the most common bacterial infections, that occur in pregnancy is UTI, and the most common organism, the bacteria, is E. coli. And then asymptomatic bacteriuria is the most common cause of this UTI, and this asymptomatic bacteriuria is more common. This asymptomatic bacteriuria, this is more common where in the Africa, in the America, and the multipara. It's very much common, all this. And then it account for 5 to 7% in pregnancy, and the recurrence rate, yeah, recurrence percent is 30%. And then 25%, 24% of the women develop symptomatic infection. That symptomatic infection means that shows the symptoms, not the asymptomatic. In 25% of the women, we will see the symptoms, means symptomatic infection. And then if a pregnant lady, of a pregnant woman, if she suffer from this urinary tract infection, then what complication will you find in that woman? What complication, क्या complication दिखाई देगा अगर pregnancy का time पे अगर woman का या woman का अगर urinary tract infection हुआ, तो उसका क्या का complication problem दिखाई देगा? Let us discuss one by one. That is PTL. I have just written the short form PTL. PTL. What do you think PTL will be? PTL. PTL stand for preterm labor. I have just written, okay, preterm labor. Have you ever heard the term preterm labor? Preterm labor.
No, ma'am.
Okay, preterm labor. And the other one is LBW, low birth weight. Suna, low birth weight? Low birth weight. Have you ever heard?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And then I think you heard about hypertension, anemia, all these. Means if a woman suffer from like urinary tract infection, okay, when she is pregnant, then the complication you will see is she will have hypertension, she will have anemia, and then she will have this low birth weight, means the baby, how to explain, means low birth weight means like, what is the normal weight of a newborn baby? Do you know? Normal weight of a newborn baby. When a newborn baby is born, उसका normal weight कितना होता है? Anyone?
No, ma'am.
No idea.
3
Okay.
kg, ma'am.
Oh God. Okay, you can just write down, means like 2.5 kg to 3.5 kg. The normal weight of a baby, the normal weight of a newborn baby is 2.5 to 3.5 kg. Finish.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that means what do you think now? Low birth weight. Her birth weight, the baby birth weight will be what? See,
Low ho.
yes, because low birth weight baby means like when the baby is born, na, that baby birth weight will be like low. Okay, that is known as लो बर्थ वेट तो उसका जो नॉर्मल वेट है ना 2.5 to 3.5 kg था, लेकिन उस 2.5 से कम होगा तो दैट इज कंसिडर एज लो बर्थ वेट. सो अगर किसी वुमेन का प्रेगनेंसी का टाइम पे यूरिनरी ट्रैक इन्फेक्शन हुआ तो उसका लाइक फीटल उसका बेबी में ये इफेक्ट होगा, तो लो बर्थ वेट हो सकता है. अंडरस्टैंड? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
all this you need to know because we already discussed about the UTI before now, but we did not discuss the UTI that relate with pregnancy. We did not discuss. And then now, what will be this preterm labor? Preterm labor, PTL. Preterm labor. Preterm labor. If you want to write, you can just write preterm labor means na. Like what was the preterm labor means like a baby that is born before 37 week of pregnancy. You can just write down preterm labor, or you can just write preterm birth. Finish? Finish?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, preterm labor means like preterm birth. Okay, don't get confused. Preterm labor is preterm birth. It's like that. Means let me explain about this little bit. Okay, means like in the trimester, I have given you na that the first trimester jo tha, that is like 12 weeks till 12 weeks. Then when you come to the second trimester, it was from like 13 to 28. And when it come to last trimester, that is the baby is going to be born now. तो उसका कितना था 29 से like 40 weeks ही. लेकिन जो बच्चा जो like the baby, if the baby is born before 37 week of pregnancy, तो normally तो last stage में हम trimester में हमको क्या दिखाई दिया था, it was like 29 to like 40. So if it is born before 37 का आगे 37 week का आगे born हुआ तो that is considered as preterm labor. Did you get the point? Did you get the point?
Yes.
Okay, don't
Yes,
get
ma'am.
don't ever get confused. Okay, that preterm labor. तो इस ऐसा condition क्यों होता है? Because when during a pregnancy अगर woman का urinary tract infection हुआ तो ये complication दिखाई देता है, which is very bad. So hypertension तो no need to explain, सबको पता है. Anemia भी पता है. Anemia क्या था? Anemia. अरे anemia क्या था?
Low level of blood, ma'am. Low level of red blood cell.
Okay. Good. And next, it can also develop pyelonephritis if not treated. तो pyelonephritis भी develop हो सकता है अगर treatment नहीं किया. What was pyelonephritis?
मैम किडनी में इफेक्ट होता है.
Yes, very good. So it can also affect the kidney. Understand, very badly it can affect. So if it is not treated. Okay. Do you understand a little bit, a few like introductory part of UTI? You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's very easy. It's very easy. You know, like UTI to like एक bacterial infection है जो pregnancy में, or like the most common organisms that used to affect, you know, it is the E. coli. तो ये pregnancy में it account for 5 to 7% of pregnancy में ये like occur होता है. And then the recurrence वो दोबारा होने का जो chances है वो 30%. and then iska complication, preterm labor, low birth weight, hypertension, anemia, and if it is not treated properly, it can develop to pyelonephritis. Okay, treatment. So if we find all these things, like if this UTI infection, then how will we treat during pregnancy? So nitrofurantoin, usko nitrofurantoin dena chahiye. That is 100 mg for 10 days. And then a single dose of amoxicillin 3 gram or ampicillin 2 gram. If you want to write down, you can write down. Later on, I will give you notes, no problem. But some of you, if you want to write it down. The most treatment, everything is not required. Like just the most common one, I'll just mention it. That is nitrofurantoin. That is given for 100 mg. अलग-अलग सा mg होता है, हाँ, medicine का. तो ये UTI का pregnant woman का कितना देता है? Nitrofurantoin 100 mg देता है. For how many days? For 10 days. और single dose of AMOX जो लिखा था ये amoxicillin है. So single dose of amoxicillin, जो amoxicillin का कितना ग्राम होगा? 3 ग्राम, या फिर AMP ampicillin 2 ग्राम single dose दिया जाता है. Finish? Nitrofurantoin is given for how many days? Nitrofurantoin is given for how many days?
10 days.
For yes, 10 days. और कितना mg देता है? 100 mg. Okay. और जो amoxicillin है वो कितना ग्राम देता है? Amoxicillin single dose माने एक डोज देता है 3 ग्राम.
3 ग्राम.
और ampicillin कितना ग्राम देता है?
2 ग्राम.
Okay, very good. Okay, and if the treatment, like by giving the single dose of amoxicillin 2 gram or else ampicillin 2 gram, if the treatment still fail, means if the woman still develop that UTI, then if the treatment fail, then you have to continue with this nitrofurantoin for 21 days. अगर ये nitrofurantoin 100 mg दिया और 10 days के लिए दिया, उसके बाद single dose amoxicillin 3 gram या फिर ampicillin 2 gram दिया, and still if the treatment fail, then what you need to do is you have to give nitrofurantoin for 21 days. Understand? Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let us move on. Next is acute pyelonephritis. Have you heard this term? Acute pyelonephritis?
No.
Okay, acute anyone? What is pyelonephritis? You did not heard. It is what? Say, Srijana, say.
Ma'am, infection of kidney.
Yes, then the infection of kidney will be acute or chronic?
I'm acute.
Yes, means acute pyelonephritis, like you can simply define as, it is a sudden and severe kidney infection, okay? Sudden and severe kidney infection. You can just write down. It is a sudden and severe kidney infection. And it can also be like, what to say? It can also be like life-threatening. Finish, right? Acute pyelonephritis finish, na? It is a sudden and severe kidney infection. And this pyelonephritis, it can be life-threatening. Life-threatening ka matlab hai, like it can last for a lifetime. So it account for 4 to 100. And what are the symptoms that you will find? Means this acute pyelonephritis, this can also develop during pregnancy, okay? This is the like infection of the kidney, so this can also occur. So what are the symptoms that you will find if a woman suffer from this acute pyelonephritis during pregnancy? The first symptoms will be fever, and then the frequency and pain, chills, anorexia, nausea, all this you will find. What was anorexia? Every time I ask anorexia. Anorexia.
I'm lost of appetite.
Yes, loss of appetite. Yes, this if a person suffer from this, if a woman suffer from acute pyelonephritis, now you will find these symptoms like you'll find fever, you'll find frequency, you'll find pain, you'll find chill, you'll find loss of appetite, that is anorexia, and nausea. So now let us see what are the organisms, okay, that cause or that led to acute pyelonephritis during pregnancy. So let us see what are those organisms. First is E. coli. E. coli, it accounts for 70 to 80%. E. coli. And then what is the name of the other bacteria? That is Klebsiella. Means the most common is E. coli here also, okay, in acute pyelonephritis also. And then next is here, it accounts for 3 to 5% Klebsiella. Klebsiella, Klebsiella. And another is again 3-5%. That is Enterobacter. Enterobacter. Next is 10% group B, Streptococcus. This is not that much required. All these are the organisms that can like cause or that can lead to acute pyelonephritis. So you have any questions regarding the symptoms and the organisms? You just need to memorize all this name of the organism. Any question? Any question?
No.
Okay, let us move on. What are the complications if someone suffer from acute pyelonephritis? Then what are the complications that you will find? There will be a renal dysfunction. There will be a renal dysfunction. ARD means acute renal disease you will find. And then endotoxin hemolysis, which causes anemia. And all these are the complications that you will see. And the treatment, if a person suffer from, means if a woman suffer from acute pyelonephritis, then what are the treatment that you can administer? That is ADM, that means administer intravenous hydration. You have to administer intravenous hydration. And then if a person, like in the sign and symptoms, you have seen fever now. So if he or she suffer from, if she suffer from fever, then you have to administer acetaminophen. Acetaminophen. Try to by heart this name of the medicine or name of the drug. That is acetaminophen. It is given for fever if a person have acute pyelonephritis. And next is you can perform the blood culture and the urine and the renal functions, all these things. Oh, okay. Then now coming to the next, like you can also like administer AMP. That is, don't get confused, okay? This don't get like AMP stand for ampicillin. Ampicillin, you can write ampicillin. AMP stand for ampicillin, so that later on you won't get any confused. Ampicillin. Do you know the spelling? Do you know the ampicillin? Okay, spelling?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you write down AMPICILLIN. 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 Anyone have any idea what does ampicillin do? If no, I will explain. Anyone have any idea?
No, ma'am.
Okay, ampicillin, you know, like this is an antibiotic, okay, which is used to prevent and treat a number of bacterial infection. So you can just write down ampicillin in bracket, you write it is an antibiotic which is used to prevent and treat a number of bacterial infection. So you can have idea now, acute pyelonephritis that was like caused by all those bacteria and all that, E. coli, Klebsiella and all this. So there is a reason why ampicillin is given, क्योंकि ampicillin तो एक एंटीबायोटिक है जो bacterial infection को prevent या फिर treat किया जाता है. That is why all these drugs are given. Finish? Finish?
Yes.
Okay. Next is what? You have to administer ampicillin as well as this gentamicin. 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 You want spelling, then you can just write GENTAMICIN. Gentamicin. Gentamicin, Gentamicin, gentamicin. Sometimes this is also like available in an injection type, okay? And this is also same thing, like a that of ampicillin. It is also used to treat serious bacterial infection. It is also used to treat serious bacterial infection. That is why all these drugs used to be given. How it is given? This ampicillin and gentamicin, how it is given? It is given IV. IV ka matlab hai intravenous. Through vein, it used to be given. You need to know, like drugs and all, how it used to administer. Kaun si drugs like IV data hai, IM data hai. Do you know what is IM? IM, यहाँ पे तो ampicillin और gentamicin में IV mention किया. Do you know what is IM? IM, Ishan, do you know what is IM, Ishan?
No, ma'am.
Okay, IM means, don't get confused. IM means intramuscular. जो हमारा muscles पे जो injection देते हैं, उसको बोलते हैं IM, intramuscular. जो for example कुछ injection है ना, जो like जो बतख में दिया जाता है, all those things, and then IV जो vein के through में जो देता है, उसको बोलते हैं intravenous. So in acute pyelonephritis patient, this ampicillin and gentamicin, it is given intravenously. For how many hours? For 72 hours. And then it is like administer PO, means par orally, for 7 to 10 days. So these are the treatment that you need to perform. Srijana, please keep taking attendance, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Actually, we want to discuss more, but this Zoom app time limit is very, very less.
मैम
Yes, yes, yes.
ARDS का मतलब क्या है?
Acute renal disease. Okay.
और वो मैम ADM IV
Oh,
हाइड्रेशन.
ADM IV. Oh, ADM का मतलब ना administer. मैंने ऐसे शॉर्ट में लिखा है. This is administer. Administer mean जो तुम देगा उसको. Like administer IV hydration बोला. Hydration के लिए क्या क्या चाहिए? Dehydration ना होने के लिए, hydration के लिए. And any question?
Thank you.
Okay, okay. Okay, only 8 minutes left. See, we could discuss only this much. Like, I'll continue tomorrow, no problem. Okay, let us keep on looking. Okay. Okay, let us let us revise, okay, what we have discussed. As there is so less time, so I don't want to continue this new topic also, because again it will be left out. So what we have discussed today is what happened in pregnancy. There will be increase in kidney size, there will be increase in glomerular filtration rate, there will be increase in plasma flow, there will be decrease this creatinine level and urea. All these you will see. And UTI में हमको क्या क्या दिखाई दिया? In urinary tract infection, the most common bacteria, this is the most common bacterial infection in pregnancy. सबसे ज्यादा common है UTI. और इसका जो common cause organism क्या था? E. coli, and then like this is an asymptomatic bacteriuria, okay? Here the asymptomatic bacteriuria is the most common cause. तो लेकिन ये जो asymptomatic bacteriuria ये कहाँ पे ज्यादा common है? अफ्रीका पे, अमेरिका पे, या फिर मल्टीपेरा में ज्यादा होता है. And then like the complication is preterm labor, जो 36 weeks का आगे जो जो delivery होता है उसका. And then low birth weight, whose birth weight is less than 2.5 kg, and then hypertension, anemia, ये सब like UTI के अंदर में दिखाई देता है. और उसका treatment भी already I explained. 10 दिन के लिए, 10 days के लिए nitrofurantoin देता है. कितना mg? How much mg? 100 mg. And then again, single dose of amoxicillin is given for 3 gram, and then ampicillin भी दिया जाता है 2 gram. And then again, अगर ये सब देने के बावजूद, अगर if the treatment fail, fail, then what you will do? You have to administer again this nitropfurantoin for 21 days. All this, and then acute pyelonephritis. तो ये तो पता है. This is the sudden kidney infection that occurs, and it accounts for 4 to 100. The symptoms are fever, frequency, pain, chill, anorexia. There is loss of appetite, nausea. ये सब दिखाई देगा. And then उसका organism भी कितना होगा? सबसे ज़्यादा percentage कितना ही E. coli. Like उसके बाद Klebsiella, उसके बाद Enterobacter, all this. And then उसका complication क्या क्या हो सकता था? renal kidney का dysfunction हो सकता है. Obviously kidney में infection हुआ तो उसका kidney का अच्छी तरह function नहीं होगा, तो उसको बोलते हैं renal dysfunction. And then acute renal disease भी हो सकता है. And then it can cause to anemia. And उसको अगर किसी का acute pyelonephritis हुआ तो उसको क्या क्या treatment दे सकता है? You can administer this IV, that is intravenous hydration, acetaminophen दे सकता है अगर बुखार हुआ. And then you can give, you can like do blood culture, urine, renal function, all this. And then you can administer lastly ampicillin या फिर gentamicin 72 hours के लिए intravenous IV दिया जाता है. And then अगर orally देना है तो like PO means par orally देना है तो 7 to 10 days दिया जाता है. And all these are the complications that you find and the treatment that you find in this acute pyelonephritis. Do you understand whatever we have discussed today? Student, you understand whatever
Yes,
we have discussed?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you want to ask any question? Like anything? Anything, if you want to ask, you can ask. If not, no problem. I was supposed to check some of them, notes and all, but this time limit. Okay. Srijana, are you done with the attendance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, next, we will continue with the class tomorrow. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you.